Good morning and welcome to this morning's Wellness Wake Up. Happy Monday and happy first day of summer. I'm so excited that the days are longer, they're warmer. We just went on a super fun paddleboard camping trip, which was awesome. And I wanted to share some of the thoughts and the conversations that we had around wellness and just overall like happiness in life. So the first thing that I thought was one of the most interesting conversations that we had was about feeling like content in our lives and this like natural tendency for us to like chase things. And one of the things I think we chase health, we chase wellness, we chase like happiness, which I would like categorize as a part of wellness. And the big takeaway from our conversation was just that the best way to like feel complete or to feel more well is to like practice sitting, to practice pausing, to practice gratitude, to practice like bringing yourself back into this moment, because this moment at the end of the day is kind of all that we have. And I find for my own practice that the more I'm able to sit in the present, so not in the past or in the future, the more well I feel. Like I think about when I have anxiety or spiraling, ruminating thoughts, it's all often about the future or maybe something I've done in the past. Versus if I'm able to bring myself to this present moment, and it's a practice, right? Like when I notice I'm spiraling and ruminating, maybe that day I'll bring myself back to my breath for one breath. And maybe a month later, I'll be able to bring myself back for 5 breaths. And then over time, our mindfulness grows. So we're able to kind of call ourselves out when we're doing that thing that brings us to dark or not so well or healthy space. And yeah, someone that I was recently on a call with had shared that like they are a breathwork teacher. I also teach breathwork. And so for me, my breathwork practice is twice a week, 30 minutes. We do like a long breathwork practice, but they really opened my eyes to the fact that now for them, their practice is 50 times a day. And it's not necessarily like sitting here for an hour or for 30 minutes, deep in a practice, but actually what it is it's learning to practice time and time again. It's learning to bring yourself to your practice when you need your practice. For example, right, if my dog Bear here started barking during my video, part of my practice would be to accept the moment as it is without a need to change it, right? Maybe my idea or attachment to a perfect video or a perfect moment is this way, but then actually bringing myself to the present and not attaching to this like future idea or this past idea, but to actually like be in this present moment with things as they are without that like need to change it, or noticing that need that I have to change it and like letting it go with my breath or with my practice. So I think that was definitely like my biggest takeaway from our trip. I just wanted to share it with you all to see if any of it lands or sticks. Let me know in the comments if any of it resonates with you, maybe if part of that is part of your practice too. And then I thought that we could just take a few moments to drop into this moment, let it land, take some breaths together. So if you'd like, you can take a deep breath. Maybe soften your gaze, close your eyes. And notice, how are you showing up to the day? How are you showing up to your breath, to this moment? Noticing the sounds that are around you. Noticing any thoughts or feelings that are within you. Taking a deep breath and letting it go to the depths of your belly. And exhaling to release it all. maybe taking some little movements, maybe some circles around your neck, bringing yourself back to this present moment. Thank you so much for joining me today, whether it's live or in the replay. Let me know in the comments if any part of this practice or these thoughts land with you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. We're going to be diving into the 4 agreements tomorrow. So I'm going to read the first part to share with you guys. I read this book like 4 to 5 times, and I just really kind of want to dive through some of the concepts that they bring, see with y'all how it lands. If you've read it as well, let me know in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow.